I have chased 1,000 things, that promised they would fill me. I have run from door to door, collecting empty offerings. I have sought the world's approval, like a beggar in the street. Laid my worth before the altar of the ones I long to meet. I have measured my own value by the numbers and the noise, by the applause of fading seasons, by the temporary joys. And I found myself at evening with a fullness in my hands that turned to dust by morning, like the writing in the sand. Then I sat in silence, and I heard you say my name, not the name the world had given me, but the name that stays the same. You are enough. You are enough. When everything I've built has come undone, you are enough. You are enough. You were enough before I had begun. I don't need the whole world's treasure. I don't need the whole world's praise. I just need to know you're with me every single one of my days. You are enough. You have always been enough for me. There are mornings I wake early with a heaviness inside, like the world is asking more of me than I have left to provide. Like the giving never ceases, and the filling never comes. Like a candle burning brightly while the wax is going numb. But I am learning, slowly learning, what the saints have always known, that the well that never empties is the well beside the throne. And the one who drinks that water You have always been enough for me. When the night is long and lonely, and the morning feels too far, when I cannot find the language for the aching where you are, I will let the silence speak it. I will let the tears confess that the only thing I'm certain of is you and nothing less. You are more than what I'm lacking. You are more than what I need. You are the answer to the question that my restless heart conceived. You are enough. You are enough. Say it till my spirit rests. You are enough. There is a place I keep returning to when the noise of living gets too loud, when the voices of 1,000 opinions have gathered like a crowd. I don't go looking for a mountain, I don't go searching for a sign. I simply close my eyes and turn around, and there you are, right on time. It is not a complicated journey. It is not a far and distant land. It is just the simple act of stopping and reaching for your hand. In the moment that I settle into what you are to me, the whole world loses all its volume, and I finally can breathe. In your presence is where I belong. In your presence is where I am strong. Not because the storms have gone away, but because you are here, and that is enough to stay. Oh, in your presence I find everything I've been looking for. In your presence there is fullness, there is peace, there is more than the world could ever offer me, than my hands could ever hold. In your presence I am young again, even when I'm growing old. In your presence, that is where I want to be. I have sat in empty churches, trying hard to manufacture the feeling of a God who felt 100 miles from the rafters. I have performed the right devotions, I have said the proper words, I have done the holy motions, but the doing went unheard, because you were never in the ritual. You were never the show. You were in the quiet corner of the heart that let you go. And when I stopped performing, when I put the pretense down, and I came with nothing holy in the simple robe of a broken crown, oh, that is when you move the closest. That is when I felt you near. That is when the altar opened, and the sacred atmosphere came rushing in like morning, came rushing in like rain. And all the things I thought I needed didn't matter anymore the same. In your presence is where I belong. In your presence is where I am strong. Not because the storms have gone away, but because you are here, and that is enough to stay. In your presence I find everything I've been looking for. Oh, in your presence there is fullness, there is peace, there is more than the world could ever offer me, than my hands could ever hold. In your presence I am young again, even when I'm growing old. In your presence, that is where I wanna be. Fullness of joy is in your presence. At your right hand, pleasures forevermore. I have tasted and I know that you are good, and I keep coming back to that one truth, Lord. I keep coming back to that one place where everything is well, where the storm outside is raging, but the inside is a kind of heaven that no tongue can fully tell. So take me deeper, take me further, into the holy of holies of your heart. Let me dwell here, let me stay here. Never let me drift too far apart from your presence, from your peace, from your love. I want to know you face to face. I don't want a second-hand religion. I want a first-hand kind of grace, the kind that changes how you see things, the kind that shifts the There are days I cannot carry all the weight that life has laid on the shoulders of this body, on the choices that I've made. And I know that you are here, and that is enough to stay. In your presence is where I belong. In your presence is where I am strong. Not because the storms have gone away, but because you are here, and that is enough to stay. In your presence is where I find everything I've been looking for. Oh, in your presence there is fullness, there is peace, there is more than the world could ever offer me, than my hands could ever hold. In your presence, that is when I come undone, on the shoulders of this body, on the choices that I've made. There are nights I fall exhausted, not from work but from the war of a mind that won't stop fighting battles I've already lost before. I have tried to be the strong one, I have tried to hold the line, I have tried to be sufficient for everyone, but then not for mine. And the truth I keep avoiding as I push through every day is that I was never meant to carry all of this alone this way. So I come with open hands now, empty palms turned toward the sky. I am done pretending I can do this, I am done pretending I won't cry. Carry me, Lord, carry me when my legs won't hold the road. Carry me, Lord, carry me when I'm crushed beneath the load. I don't have the strength for walking, I don't have the words for prayer, but I know that you are able, and I know that you are there. So carry me, just carry me. There's a beauty in the breaking that I couldn't see before, when the walls I built to hold me finally gave way to the floor. Because the God who meets the broken is not far off in the sky. He comes down into the rubble and he sits with you inside. He doesn't always move the mountain, he doesn't always calm the sea. Sometimes he just takes your hand there in the middle of the debris, and he says, I know you're tired, I know you've given everything, but I've been here beside you, and I've been counting every single thing. Every tear has been collected, every cry has reached his ears, every night that felt eternal, he has numbered all your years. And he's saying, rest your burden, rest your heavy head on me. I have carried things far greater, and I'll carry you with ease. Carry me, Lord, carry me when my legs won't hold the road. Carry me, Lord, carry me when I'm crushed beneath the load. I don't have the strength for walking, I don't have the words for prayer, but I know that you are able, and I know that you are there. So carry me, just carry me. Come to me, all you who are weary, come to me, all you who are worn. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble at the core. My burden is light, my yoke is easy. Rest your soul in me, for I will carry what you cannot carry. I will set the heavy-hearted free. am yours to carry, carry me. Of the strong, I am learning that needing Him is where I most belong. I am learning that the Father does not need me to perform. He just needs me to come running every time I hit the storm. And the running is enough, and the reaching is enough. I've been holding on to pieces that were never mine to keep. I've been building little kingdoms in the places where I sleep. I've been making my arrangements for a future I can't see, while the one who holds tomorrow has been patiently waiting for me. I confess the walls I've built up, all the territories claimed, all the rooms inside this life, Lord, that I've not surrendered in your name. The career I call my castle, and the plans I guard so tight, and the fear that if I let go, everything will not be right. But what is life held in a closed fist? What is love that won't release? What is faith that only trusts you when the outcome guarantees my peace? I surrender all, every room and every wall, every dream and every fear, everything that I hold dear. I surrender all to the one who gave me breath, to the one who conquered death, to the love that will not fall. I surrender all. I surrender all. There is something almost frightening about opening up the hand, about releasing what you've carried to a God you don't fully understand, about saying, take my future, take the things I can't control, take the outcomes and the endings, take the very depths of my soul. But the ones who've gone before me left a trail of evidence behind that the thing surrendered freely is the thing He gives back like the loaves surrendered humbly, fed the thousands on the hill, like the oil in the widow's vessel, just kept pouring and keeps pouring still. And the life that's held so tightly is the life that slowly dies, but the life released and trusting opens up to paradise. Not a paradise of comfort, not a life without the rain, but a life so full of meaning that the purpose overrides the pain. So I open up this clenching, I release this grip of mine. I am tired of being captain of a boat that was never mine. I surrender all, every room and every wall, every dream and every fear, everything that I hold dear. I surrender all to the one who gave me breath, to the one who conquered death, to the love that will not fall. I surrender all. Take my hands and let them move only at the impulse of your love. Take my feet and let them walk only in the paths that you have cut. Take my voice and let it speak only words that point to you above. Take my will and make it yours. This is my surrender, this is my love. Take my life and let it be consecrated, Lord, to thee. Take my moments and my days, let them flow in endless praise. All of me, all of me. I surrender all. I don't know what this will look like on the other side of the release. I don't know what roads are waiting in the spaces filled with peace, but I've decided I can trust you with the things I cannot see, because the God who formed me knows me better than I know me. And the plans that you are holding are immeasurably more than the small and limited version that I've been settling for. So I open every corner of this life I call my own, and I say it's yours completely. I was never here alone. I surrender all, every room and every wall, every dream and every fear, was sitting by the window, watching morning come alive, when something in the ordinary hit me right between the eyes. It was nothing extraordinary, just the light upon the wall, just the coffee and the quiet, and the grace inside it all. And it struck me like a current, running warm throughout my chest, that I am loved without condition, that I am held without a test, that the God who made the sunrise thought of me before he spoke, and the love he has for me, Lord, is the truest thing I've known. I can't explain it fully, all the reasons that I know, but when I think about his love, something in me starts to overflow. When I think about his love, more than I can hold. When I think about his love, it's deeper than the stories ever told. It reaches where I've been the lowest. It follows where I try to run. When I think about his love, I am undone, completely undone, by the love of the Son. He didn't wait for me to find him, he came looking in the dark. He didn't wait for me to clean up, he just came right for my heart. He has loved me in the seasons when I wasn't very lovable. He has stayed through every winter, he has made the unbearable bearable. There's a love that says I need you, and a love that says I choose, and the love that God has given me is the kind that never loses. It is not a love of feeling, it is not a love of mood. It is carved into eternity and rooted in the good. I think about the cross sometimes, and what it costs to love like that, to go all the way to death for someone, and to mean it and come back. There is no love in human language that can stretch that far and wide, but he stretched it out on Calvary, and he held it open wide. And I can't explain it fully, starts to overflow. When I think about His love, ooh, it's more than I can hold. When I think about His love, it's deeper than the stories ever told. It reaches where I've been the lowest. It follows where I try to run. When I think about His love, I am undone, completely undone. By the love of the Son. Neither death nor life can separate me, neither angels nor the powers above, neither things present nor things coming can ever separate me from His love. Neither height nor depth can reach it. Nothing in all creation strong enough to pull me from the arms of the Father. When I think about that love, I am moved. I am moved every single time I think about His love. I am when the world has felt against me and the odds have stacked up high, when I've questioned my own value, there are places inside me that I've kept the door locked tight, places I don't talk about, even in my prayers at night, places where the wound is old, but somehow still so new, where the scar tissue forms so thick that I forgot the wound went through. I have held it all together, on the outside looking fine, while the inside kept on bleeding through the cracks of my design. I have smiled through Sunday mornings, I have praised through broken days, I have learned to be convincing that I'm fine in 1,000 ways. I am tired of performing, I am tired of being closed, and I come to you this moment with the part I've hidden most. Heal me, Lord, touch the places no one else can see. Heal me, Lord, go where I've been afraid to let you be. Not the surface, not the shallow, but the root of all my pain. Heal me, Lord, make me whole again, make me whole again. There were words that were spoken over me when I was far too young to know how to build a wall against them, or decide which ones to let go. And and they grew into a garden of the wrong and broken seeds. And I watered them with silence, and I gave them all I had to breathe. I've been carrying a story that was written by someone else's hand, about my worth and my belonging, about where I get to stand. And I believed it in the basement of the place I go alone, and it shaped the way I love you, and it shaped the way I've grown. But I am bringing it to you now. Every layer, every lie, every false belief I've carried, every reason I've asked why, I am opening the basement, I am turning on the light, I am asking you to come in and to make the dark things right. Because I know you are the healer, I know you touch the untouched place, I know that you are gentle, and I know I'm safe inside your grace. Heal me, Lord. Touch the places no one else can see. Heal me, Lord. Go where I've been afraid to let you be. Not the surface, not the shallow, but the root of all my pain. Heal me, Lord. Make me whole again. Make me whole again. I believe you healed the leper, I believe you gave the blind man sight, I believe you raised the dead ones, I believe you turned the water into life, and I believe that you are able for the broken things inside of me. I believe in inner healing, I believe you came to set me free. So I open up this chapter that I've never read aloud, I release it from the hiding, I release it from the crowd of opinions and the judgments of the shame I've worn so long. And I ask you, gentle healer, make me well, make me strong. Heal me, heal me. Go all the way in, Lord. Heal me. I don't know how long the healing takes, I don't know what it will require, but I know that you are trustworthy with everything inside this fire. So I give you all the pieces, even ones I don't know yet, every trauma, every tear stain, everything I can't forget. And I trust that you are working, even when I cannot feel, that the God who spoke the cosmos has more than enough power to heal. And the scars you leave are different from the ones the world has made. They are markers of your mercy, they are before the world was set in motion, before the very first sunrise, before the oceans found their borders, and before I opened up my eyes, you knew the number of my heartbeats. You knew the color of my soul. You knew the road that lay before me. You knew the ending from the whole. I was loved before the morning. I was known before my name. I was chosen in the silence, long before I even came into this world with all its questions, all its beauty and its grief. I was already held in covenant before I drew my first belief. What does it mean to be this wanted by a love this old and wide? What does it do to all my doubting when I let that truth inside? Love before the morning, before the world began. Love before the morning, in the hollow of His hand. I was written in His story long before my chapter came. Love before the morning, and I'll be loved the same when the morning comes again. When the morning comes again. I have spent so many seasons trying hard to earn my place, running after the approval of a temporary space, building up a resume of reasons to be kept, while the Father in the garden never moved from where He stepped. He stepped toward me in the beginning. He steps toward me every day. He is not a God who's watching from a comfortable far away. He is close enough to hear me when I whisper in the dark. He is close enough to feel me when I barely have a spark. And He says, you were not an accident. You were not a second thought. You were crafted with intention. You were loved before you fought a single battle, faced a single fear, said a single prayer, or shed a single tear. You were mine, you have always been mine, and that is where your worth is clear. What does it mean to be this wanted by a love this old and wide? What does it do to all my doubting when I let that truth inside? Love before the morning, before the world began. Love before the morning, in the hollow of His hand. when the morning comes again. And I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful, and that is something that will never fade. You saw my unformed body in the secret of the deep. You ordained my every waking, and you numbered all my sleep. And every page was written long before a single one was lived. And the love that wrote that story is the love you've always given. Love before the morning, known before the day, held before the journey, kept along the way. So when the world says I am nothing, when the mirror doesn't like her, when the voices of inadequacy have colonized my mind, I will go back to the moment that existed before time, when the Father chose to love me, and I know that I am fine. Not because my life is perfect, not because I've earned my worth, but because the one who made me called me precious from my birth. Come to me, all you who labor. Come to me, all you who are worn. Bring the heavy things you're carrying. Bring the places you are torn. I have not called you to exhaustion. I have not called you to perform. I have called you to come simply, to find shelter from the storm. There is something in our nature that equates the worth with the work, that believes if we stop running, something vital will get hurt, that the world will keep on spinning only as long as we hold on, that our value lives in doing and in being always strong. But I hear the Father whispering across the noise of every day, you will love before you labor. Put the heavy thing away, rest in me. Lay your burdens at my feet, rest in me. Let this be your retreat from the world that keeps demanding more than you were meant to give. Rest in me. This is how I meant for you to live. Just rest in me. I have watched the ones I love run themselves into the ground, that they're stopping is where failure will be found. I have seen the children of promise miss the promise in the race, trading intimacy for function, trading presence for pace. But the Sabbath was not punitive. It was a gift from the beginning. It was built into creation as a rhythm for the living. 1 day and 7 given back to simply be and breathe, to remember that the harvest belongs to Him and not to me, and the resting is productive in the ways that running can't provide. It is in the deep and quiet that the truest things reside. It is in the unhurried moments that the Spirit hears the voice, and the voice says, you are chosen, and your being here is my choice. So I hear the Father whispering across the noise of every day, you will love before your labor, put the heavy thing away, rest in me, lay your burdens at my feet, rest in me. Let this be your retreat from the world that keeps demanding more than you were meant to give. Rest in me. This is how I meant for you to live. Just rest in me. My yoke is easy, my burden is light. Come and find your rest in me. I am gentle, I am humble, I will treat you tenderly, tenderly. You don't have to earn this welcome. You don't have to perform to stay. Just come as you are. Come weary, come and rest in me today. Rest, just rest. You are safe here. Rest in me. You are loved here. Rest. There will always be another task. There will always be one more thing. There will always be a reason not to stop and let the silence sing. But the soul that never rests is the soul that slowly fades, and the life that's never still is the life that slowly unravels at its braids. So I choose this holy stopping in the middle of the rush. I choose to lay the world down and to sit with you in hush, and to let your love remind me of the things that I forget when I'm running, that I'm human and I haven't failed you yet. Oh, rest in me. Lay your burdens at my feet. Rest in me. Let this be your retreat from the world that keeps demanding more than you were meant to give. Rest in me. This is how I meant for you to live. Just rest in me. to be heard, in the noise of every generation, trying to be seen and not just a word. It is easy to feel invisible. It is easy to feel lost. It is easy to believe that you are numbered and your name has been a cost. I have stood in crowded rooms before and felt completely alone. I have been surrounded by the living and still felt unknown. I have been the one who wonders if I matter in the end, if the story of my existence has a purpose or a trend. But then something breaks through clearly, through the ordinary of my day, a reminder quiet and certain that someone knows me, knows my name. He knows my name. He knows my every thought before I speak. He knows my name. He knows the parts of me I try to keep hidden from the world that judges, hidden from the ones who do not see. He knows my name and he calls it tenderly. He calls it tenderly. He knows my name. He knew me when I was unfinished, in the dark before my birth. He had numbered all my heartbeats. He had calculated all my worth. Before my mother ever saw my face, before a single word was spoken in my praise, he had already authored every chapter and had loved me through each phase. He knows the name I go by publicly and the name that lives in shame. He knows the one the world has given me and the one that I became. In the secret of my failures, in the victories and the falls, he has read every single page of me and he loves me through it all. And when he speaks my name, it isn't like the world pronounces it with weight. It is gentle like the morning. It is patient like he's waited just for this moment, just to say it one more time, to remind me that I'm wanted, that the name he calls is mine. And it breaks through every shadow, through the ordinary of my day, a reminder quiet and certain that someone knows me, knows my name. He knows my name. He knows my every thought before I speak. He knows my name. He knows the parts of me I try to keep hidden from the world that judges, hidden from the ones who do not see. He knows my name. I remember that He knows me, that He sees me as myself. Not the version that performs, not the version that pretends, but the real and raw and honest one. He knows me and He calls again. He calls me by name. He knows me by name. He calls me beloved. He knows my name. Somewhere in the vastness of a universe unmeasured is a Father keeping record of the ones He calls His treasure. And my name is in that record, written long before today. And the ink will never fade there, and the record will not fray. So I lift my head this morning with a different kind of knowing that I am not invisible, that the love of God is showing in the way He meets me daily, in the ways I can't deny, that He knows my name and calls it, and He's listening for my reply. He knows my name. He knows my name. He knows my every thought before I speak. He knows my I won't pretend this has been easy. I won't pretend I've understood. Every road you've chosen for me, or the reason that you could have let the things that broke me break the way they broke. I have sat inside the silence, and I've struggled just to hope. There were seasons in the asking where the answer never came. There were nights of deep contending when I called out in your name, and the calling met the silence, and the silence stretched so wide that I questioned if you heard me, if you even were inside. But I have come too far to turn back. I have seen too much to walk away. And though I do not have the answers, I still have this one thing left to say. I will trust you still, even when I cannot see. I will trust you still, even when it's hard to believe. Not because the path is easy, not because the pain is gone, but because you have been faithful, and your faithfulness goes on. I will trust you still. I will trust you. Job sat in the ashes with more questions than a man could bear. He had lost the ones he loved most. He had lost what wasn't there. He had friends who came to judge him, who explained his suffering away. But Job pressed through to something deeper that no theology could say. He said, though he slay me, yet I will trust in him. Not the trust of the comfortable, but the trust born in the grim. The trust that rises up from ruins, the trust that has no other ground, the trust that is the final anchor when all other anchors can't be found. And it was that trust that moved the heavens. It was that trust that turned the tide. It was that trust that God called righteous in the holy and the highest side. And he restored what Job had lost, and he doubled what was taken. And he proved that faith that holds through darkness is the faith that can't be shaken. And I have come too far to turn back. I have seen too much to walk away. And though I do not have the answers, I still have this one thing left to say. Trust you still, even when I cannot see. I trust you still, even when it's hard to believe. Not because the path is easy, not because the pain is gone, but because you have been faithful, and your faithfulness goes on. I will trust you still. I will trust you still. You are working in the waiting, you are speaking in the still, you are moving in the mystery of the things I cannot feel. And my feelings are not final, and my sight is not the truth. You are bigger than my understanding, and your love is my only proof. I need right now that everything will be alright. I need you right now to be the lantern in my night. And the lantern may be dim, Lord, but I'm walking by its glow. I will trust you in the going, even when I do not know. Trust you still. I will trust you still. With everything I am, I will trust you still. On the other side of this, I believe I'll look back knowing that the hand that held the winter was the same that kept the spring growing, that the nights that felt eternal were the soil for what came after, and the morning had a purpose in the architecture of my chapter. So I hold on to what I've always known when the feeling tries to argue with the fact. that you are good. You are